Do you still believe 32 pounds per square inch is safe for your tires? Today that myth ends. Stop setting your tire pressure to 32 pounds per square inch. You could be slowly destroying your tires, suspension, braking performance, and even your fuel economy without realizing it. And by the end of this video, I'll give you a simple 30-second tire reset trick that puts everything back to factory perfection. Let's start with the biggest lie, the 32 PSI myth. Where did it come from? Before I explain it, ask yourself one question. Who told you to use 32 PSI? Was it a tire shop, a mechanic, your father, or just something everyone knows? Here's the truth. That number didn't come from your car. Years ago, tire shops needed one quick pressure setting that worked well enough for most passenger cars. Not perfect, just convenient. So they used 32 pounds per square inch. It became a shortcut. Mechanics repeated it. Drivers passed it down. The internet locked it in. But cars changed. Vehicles became heavier. Suspensions became more advanced. Tires became wider. Weight distribution became more precise. The advice? It never evolved. And that's where the damage begins. The sidewall lie. Now let's talk about another number that confuses almost everyone. The tire sidewall. You see a bold number printed on the tire, maybe 44 pounds per square inch, maybe 51 pounds per square inch. It looks official. So most drivers assume that must be the correct pressure. Wrong. That number is the maximum pressure the tire can safely hold, not the recommended pressure for your car. It protects the tire structure, not your suspension, braking system, or weight balance. And here's where it gets worse. Two tires can be the same size, same width, same rim size, but show completely different max pressures. Why? Because internal construction differs. Some tires have stiff sidewalls. Some are softer for comfort. Some are built for heavy loads. Others for long highway durability. Changing tire brands does not change your car's engineering. Your vehicle still needs the pressure it was designed for. Now let's talk about what actually happens when you blindly set everything to 32 pounds per square inch. What 32 pounds per square inch is really doing to your car, higher risk of blowouts. When tire pressure is wrong, damage begins inside the tire, long before you see it. If pressure is too low, sidewalls flex too much, heat builds up, internal belts weaken, rubber layers separate. Eventually, at highway speed, the tire fails. If pressure is too high, the tire becomes stiff. Impacts transfer directly into the structure. Potholes can crack belts instantly. And that force doesn't disappear. It travels straight into your suspension. Suspension, damage, and premature. Wear your tires are the first layer of suspension. They're supposed to absorb small impacts before they reach shocks, struts, bushings, and ball joints. When you overinflate, the tire becomes rigid. Road impacts hit suspension components directly. Shocks and struts wear out faster. When you underinflate, the tire flexes excessively. Suspension constantly compensates. Control arms and mounting points take extra stress. Most drivers blame bad roads. But many suspension failures quietly begin with incorrect tire pressure, uneven and expensive tire wear. Tires are supposed to wear gradually and evenly. At 32 pounds per square inch, when your car doesn't require it, that balance disappears. Too low. Edges carry more weight. Outer tread wears quickly. Heat destroys sidewalls. Too high. Center tread wears first. Reduced road contact. Grip decreases. Once wear becomes uneven. Rotation won't fix it. Alignment won't fix it. Balancing won't fix it. You replace tires early without knowing why. And here's the dangerous part. Uneven wear reduces grip, and less grip means weaker braking. Reduced braking and poor handling. Tires only stop your car if they fully contact the road. Wrong pressure reduces that contact patch. Less contact means longer stopping distance, sloppier cornering, unstable emergency braking, slight drifting under hard stops. That tiny loss of control, it can turn a small mistake into a serious accident. And most drivers never connect it to tire pressure. Worse, fuel economy. This is the silent money drain. Incorrect pressure increases rolling resistance. That means the engine works harder. Fuel burns faster. You refill more often. Even being just a few PSI off can reduce fuel efficiency by several percent. Over a year, that's hundreds of dollars wasted. And you never see it happening. The only PSI number you should trust. Now you're probably asking, so what pressure should I use? The answer is not on your tire. It's on a sticker most people ignore. Open your driver's side door. Look at the door jamb. There's a factory sticker. That sticker shows recommended front PSI, recommended rear PSI, tire size, load limits, cold pressure, specification. That number was engineered specifically for your car's weight, suspension geometry, braking system, load, distribution. It is the final authority. Ignore it, and everything becomes guesswork. Why front and rear? PSI are different. Many drivers panic when they see two different numbers. Why are the front and rear not the same? Simple. Weight distribution. Most cars have engines in the front. That adds more weight to the front axle. More weight requires different pressure. In SUVs or trucks carrying cargo, rear pressure may be higher. It's not random, it's balance. Setting all four tires to 32 PSI for simplicity ruins that balance. Follow the sticker exactly. Cold tire pressure. The mistake almost everyone makes. Here's another critical detail. Tire pressure changes with temperature. If you check pressure right after driving, you get a false reading. Driving heats the air inside the tire. Heat expands air. Pressure rises several PSI. That's why the sticker says cold tire pressure. Cold means car parked at least 3 hours or driven less than 1 to 2 miles. Check and adjust only when cold. Anything else is inaccurate. Seasonal changes. Why your tires lose air temperature affects pressure dramatically. Rule of thumb. For every 10 degrees Fahrenheit drop in temperature, you lose about 1 PSI. In winter, cold air shrinks, pressure drops, tires feel softer, handling worsens. In summer, heat expands, air pressure rises, ride becomes harsher, blowout risk increases. Spring and fall are tricky. Morning cold, afternoon warm, pressure swings throughout the day. That's why you should check monthly. Check when seasons change. Follow door sticker numbers, not habits. If your tire pressure warning light comes on during cold mornings, it's not faulty, it's accurate. Your tires lost pressure. When is 32 PSI actually safe? There are exceptions. Some older compact cars, like early 2000 sedans, may have recommended pressures close to 32 pounds per square inch. But here's the key. That number must be printed on your door sticker, not assumed, not copied from someone else's car. Even if one vehicle safely runs 32 PSI, that doesn't mean yours should. Always verify. Final reality check. The 32 PSI rule was never universal. It was a shortcut. And stop trusting outdated advice that no longer fits modern vehicles. If this opened your eyes, share it before someone else learns the expensive way. Because tire pressure seems small, but it controls everything between you and the road. If this video saved you money or taught you something new, hit that like button right now. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss simple car tips that protect your wallet and keep you safe on the road. And share this with someone who still thinks 32 PSI works for every car. It might save them from an expensive mistake.